All right, so I'm gonna do this live, I guess. Anywho, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, the Gemini Goddess. I made it to 2021, y'all. I'm certainly hoping y'all did too. I'm expecting y'all to. If you on my channel, I'm assuming you did. So, with that being said, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year. Um, we are in the age of Aquarius, which means that it's about to get popping. Like, I don't know what else to say about that. I'm excited. I hope you are. So, what we're doing today is we're actually going to go ahead and do our weekly energetic reads for all signs. I am using the Tattoo Tarot deck that I just got because I want to, and I'm in the mood for that right there. Anywho, because it is January and it is officially Capricorn season, we're gonna, be respectful. We're gonna start with the Cappies. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where we are, type ish, whatever, whatever. Anyway, so I will one day probably do a lot more shuffling off camera. But for now, it just kind of helps me get into the flow of things to shuffle while I'm talking to you guys. I will add timestamps so that way you guys can fast forward to through all of my rambling. If you don't like it, I really don't care. It's my channel. As long as YouTube airs it, I'm gonna play it. Tell me. Anywho, um, we do have one card out for Cappies. It's the Knight of Swords. Please tell me about this Knight of Swords and what we need to know about this Knight of Swords. Oh, too many. Nine of Cups. What else we got? I really do like the artistry on this deck, but it is effing huge. Okay. I don't think I can handle it. That's it. It's so big, it's so wide, it's too strong, it won't fit. Oh. It's been a long day, y'all, so I'm a little bit goofy right now, but don't mind me. I'm having fun. Okay, so back to the lesson at hand. Cappies, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups, and you have the Chariot for starters. So this week, what I'm getting from this is you may have had a situation with someone. Might have been a lot of back and forth communication. I don't think this was good communication because you have the Nine of Cups here with the page, or excuse me, the Knight of Swords. I think this may have been kind of like maybe arrogant or a little too much. Maybe you said too much. Maybe they said too much. Somebody said something. Okay. Basically, what I'm getting here is there was definitely a back and forth, a heated exchange, and maybe somebody went a little too far. Maybe they were feeling themselves a little too much and they said a little too much. And now you may be really contemplating, if you haven't already, maybe you're just like, I'm out. I'm out. That's a Chariot. And in this particular deck, notice that his horses are in full motion. They're not getting ready to go. They're going. You see these little squigglies around him? Yeah, they're gone. They're kicking up dust because of the fuss. So you may have found yourself, Cappies, capping off on somebody, and either they left or you left, or you're at that point now where you might be thinking about maybe moving on. Let's see. You have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and Temperance. Okay, and I'm hearing slow down, slow your roll. Okay. So whoever this person is, Cappy, that you got into it with, this is somebody that you built a home with. You probably you've probably known this person for a long time. I'm not gonna say it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, because I don't really have I don't get the impression that this is about a relationship. I kind of get the feeling like this may be kind of like either a roommate or a sibling situation or a friend situation where um you know, something about the house could have something to do with money, because you have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing somebody thought they had the upper hand when it came to the finances. Like somebody was doing too much with the finances. That's what it is. Somebody was doing too much. So maybe like they weren't paying their half of the bills, but you were always seeing them with money, or maybe they had agreed to pay a bill or something, or maybe you guys had talked about reassessing how the finances were going to be managed for the household, and it didn't go like that. But with the Temperance over the Chariot card, which are both major arcanas, is this kind of puts me in an energy of, oh, I just want to get out of this, but I can't. Not now. Not right now. And so this may be a situation where it really and it does. It kind of it just feels that way. It feels like you're at a point where you're ready to just exit this deal. You're ready to just, let it go. Call it what it is type thing. But you can't right now. You can't just this moment. It may be because, the lease isn't up yet, or maybe you haven't found anywhere else to go. I don't know. But for some reason you're just not you're not able to make the move that you want to right now. You're having to be patient about it, or someone's having to be patient about the move that they want to make. And so because of that, you may have a little bit of turmoil in your household right now, because you're ready to move on, or this person is ready to move on, and you all have not been able to do that yet. And it's also, this is draining someone else's finances. So the inability not to be able to move is causing a real financial burden for you, or for someone, Cappy. Potential outcome or a word of advice, the Queen of Cups. Follow your intuition. Also do it with love. Whatever you do, do it with love. Not necessarily take your emotions out of it, but just make sure they're in check, and make sure that you are moving in a base of fact, or make sure that, because whatever you do, make sure it's not in your feelings. You know what I mean? You're not making a decision based on how you feel in the moment, because feelings are fleeting and they're temporary and they change. And it seems to me like this could be a pretty long-standing, long ongoing type of situation. And so just maybe think about it, give yourself some time, be patient before you just haul ass, because you may not want that. You may not want to do that. I'm just saying. All right. So good luck to you, Cappy. I hope it all works out. If that resonated with you, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. I would gladly appreciate it. All right. Our next person up is going to be, is it Aquarius or Pisces? It's Aquarius. We're not doing that today. It's too late. I can't deal with it today. All right. So Aquarius, what are we doing today? How are we feeling this week? Please give me one card to start off Aquarius. One card to start off Aquarius. Thank you. Ooh, Aquarius, you're starting with death. Dum, dum, dum. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Doesn't mean that at all. Doesn't. It really doesn't. But what it does mean is that you're probably going through this week. You're probably going to go through some changes, some major transformations. Something could possibly be coming to an end. But there's definitely a rebirth taking place here. Give me 2 more cards for Aquarius, please. And you know what's funny, Aquarius? I get the feeling that this is not a bad thing. You coming into 9 of Wands and the Devil in reverse. Yeah, this is not a bad thing. Aquarius, you this week you're putting some things to rest. You're putting some bad habits, some things that no longer serve you. You're putting them to rest. You have the 9 of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Devil in reverse. So you have already healed from whatever this is. Like you've gained your clarity. You understand what it is that you need to let go of. This could also be this could be a relationship, because the Devil in reverse for me, the opposite of the Devil is the Lovers. And so the Devil in reverse to me, it kind of gives me the same energy of the Lovers, like in undertones. And so this could be something or someone that you've been solidly bonded to for a long time, and it's now time for you to make a life decision. And I think you know that, and I think that you are ready to do that. Clarify death for me, please. Tell me what death is. What is death? It is only the beginning. One of my favorite movies. Tell me death. Show me death, please. Show me death. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups in reverse at that. So maybe there was something that you wanted to try to rebuild, or there was something that you may have thought was how can I put this? There was something, Aquarius, that you thought you could put back together, and you're coming to realize that maybe you can't, but you're okay with that. Yeah, you're okay with that. You may have your moments where you find yourself reflecting back, and maybe even you might even find yourself reaching out, or falling back into old habits, or being tempted to fall back in old habits. But I think you finally come to a point where you realize this is not working for you. Now, and then you have the Page of Swords. You also, you're taking stock in the people that are around you. You're deciding, you're really paying closer attention to your social circle. You're really paying closer attention to the people and the places that you are going into, because I think you know that a lot of these energies were triggers for you for whatever this was, and you just don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. And so your energy this week, Aquarius, is going to really be about having to really discipline yourself and stand firm against those temptations. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse as your outcome advice card. So there may be some people in your life right now that don't have your greatest interest, Aquarius, but they want to work with you. They want to they still want to collaborate with you, but they're not good for you. And you know this. Like in your heart, you know this, Aquarius. You know that these are not people, places, or things that serve your higher good. And so the advice is the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which is to get away from these things. Because whatever these influences are, they are weakening your resolve. They're weakening your ability to not see yourself as a victim. Does that make sense? Because whenever you come in contact with these entities, whenever you come in contact with these energies, you tend to feel like you're not on par, or you're not able to achieve your goals. I really feel like specifically when I'm looking at this, I keep getting the energy that this is someone who is really fighting addictions. I feel like this is an Aquarius that has some major vices, and it could have been something that this person, you could have been fighting with this for a long time. And these people, or these entities and these energies that are around you, they have been influencing you for a long time, and they still want to influence you. But you are finally at a point where you're starting to gain clarity, and you're starting to realize that your blockages and your hurdles are somewhat correlated with these people and these places and things. So the advice for you, Aquarius, is to separate yourself from these people, places, or things that no longer serve you, that really more or less encourage your vices, and continue pursuing on your path. Okay? So good luck to you, Aquarius. Happy New Year. If that resonated, please like and subscribe to my channel. Share the link. I greatly appreciate it. All right. And now we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. So, Pisces. What are we getting into this week, Pisces? What are we doing, huh? What are we doing? How are we doing it? I'm sorry, my TV's on, and like I'm catching clips of SNL, so I'm like, yeah, I'm a huge SNL fan. All right, so give me my first card for Pisces, please. First card for Pisces. First card for Pisces, please. First card for Pisces. Thank you. The Nine of Cups. All right, so Pisces, you are, it's funny. First card out the deck is Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But Pisces, you're starting this week off, maybe turning up a little bit. You know, maybe you got something to celebrate. Are you still celebrating New Year's? Like, you know, I mean, we're fourth in. Maybe you're celebrating the runoff election. I don't know. But whatever it is, you are definitely celebrating something. Don't mind me. I told you these cards give me such a hard time, but I love them. And I'm willing to fight with them because I love them. But yeah, you're starting off this week, Pisces, really in your feelings, you know, in your element. You're enjoying yourself. You may be pushing it a little too hard, you know, but hey, I don't judge, whatever, you know. You may be celebrating something coming back together, or something starting over again. Too many cards. Something starting over again. Maybe something that you thought had come to an end, you're starting to realize that it's not actually ended. So that's putting you in a very abundant mood. You know, it's making you want to go out and turn up. You have the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse can be a manipulative energy. This is a major arcana, so it is the energy of Virgo and Gemini. So this could be in reference to someone around you. Um, you, I get, I'm getting this message that you, there's someone who you may have missed, or you may have been thinking about in your past, and they've come back. Yeah, because you got the Eight of Cups in reverse and then the Nine of Cups. They came back, and it's making you really, really happy, Pisces, because you really thought that this was over. You thought that this person was maybe gone for good, and this was just something that you were going to have to deal with. It left you very wounded. It left you very heartbroken, maybe. It definitely drained your energy, and it definitely kind of left you in a place of maybe a little bit of depression, not really motivated. But so the Magician in the reverse being clarified by the Six of Wands, but I'm seeing that this person is not, they could be a manipulator. They could be lying to you, Pisces. They could have maybe told you that they were here for one reason when in fact they're here for another. You may not necessarily be completely aware of all of their motivations and their intentions. And they think that they're going to get away with this. Okay. They think that they think that they're going to get away with this. They think they're going to be successful in manipulating you and tricking you and getting what it is that they want out of you. So just be careful, Pisces, because this person is using the fact that you are love drunk. I'll put it like that. They're using that they're using that knowledge against you. Okay. And so your advice is the Ace of Cups. Fondness. What I'm getting from this, with in conjunction with everything else, this is definitely a love situation. It could be somebody in your family, but I really get the impression that this is somebody that you were deeply in love with. And so the thought of them coming back to you is like kind of like your ultimate wish fulfillment. It's kind of what you kind of set back in the back of your mind. He was like, if this person came back, I'll do it right this time. But your advice is the Ace of Cups. And so this is a new love, a new passion, a new emotional connection. Whew. Excuse me. It's like 11. Woo. This is a new emotional connection for you. And what I'm hearing for you, Pisces, is that it's okay for you to think on this person, think on this relationship, think on this situation with fondness, but don't get caught up in it. Don't misread this for your Ace of Cups, because it's not. Okay. This person is trying to use this Ace of Cups against you. And so the message is you need to find something else or someone else to maybe pour your emotions into. You know, just saying. All right. Thank you, Pisces. I hope that resonated with you. If it does, then please like and subscribe to my channel so that way, you can be notified when I get more stuff. All right. So after Pisces, my feisty, fiery Aries. I love Aries. I really do. I have a cousin that's at Aries, and she's just like, I have learned so much from her in 2020. Like, I've really just watching her move and watching her grow. I have really just learned a lot from her, and yeah, I like Aries. They scare me a little bit when it comes to relationships. I ain't gonna cap. They make me a little nervous, but energetically, overall, good folks, really good folks. All right, so see what we got for Aries. She jumped up. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Times out here is tough. I know. I just saw something I couldn't understand. All right, give me my first card for Aries, please. First card for Aries, please. First card for Aries, please. Oh, the Hierophant showed up. I'm not playing, y'all. Like, I love this deck, but I cannot control it. I can't control it. It ain't. It's not that it's not for me, because I love this deck. And actually, since I got it, I have just had a very interesting energetic connection with this deck, which is why I like to use it. But it is just so big in my hands that I just can't deal. Okay, I can't. And guess what? So the Hierophant peeked his head, and then the Hermit dropped his dime. So you have the Hermit in reverse. I mean, excuse me, the Hermit in upright. I'm sorry. So this could be in reference to a Virgo in your life, or it could be the energy. You could be kind of staying to yourself right now, Aries. The King of Cups in reverse. Who pissed you off? Is that why you staying to yourself? King Cups in reverse is very cold. He can be almost cruel. He reminds me a lot of the King of Swords in reverse too, because he is just a very hard person to deal with. So this could be the energy of the other person that's showing up in your energetic space, or it could be you, Aries. But you have the Hermit, you have the King of Cups in reverse, and you have the Ace of Cups in the upright. And so what I'm seeing here is you I'm hearing you isolated yourself by choice. You made a decision that you weren't in the right space to give your emotions right now. And so you chose to isolate yourself to do the inner work. Awesome. Very smart. Very good move. And now you're ready. Now you're ready. Now you're ready to give somebody that big old cup of love and receive it from somebody else. Let's see if there's somebody that you want to receive it from. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. The High Priestess. So there's somebody, either you or someone around you, that has some intense feelings and you're not speaking on it. They're not speaking on it. One of you is not speaking on it. Yeah. And I think it's you, Aries, because you have the Moon in reverse. Or excuse me, your partner, sorry, because you have the Moon in reverse with the Hermit. And so I think you are the one that maybe expressed yourself. You were the one that may have expressed your feelings for this person, and did not get that in return. So you pulled your feelings back and you made a decision that you were going to go elsewhere. Yeah. This having to pull your feelings back from this person, you have the King of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Sun in reverse. So this could be you or it could be the other person, but whoever pulled their energy back, they pulled it back because whoever pulled their love back, pulled their emotions back, took their emotions out of this, they did it because they were not happy. Also, they did it because they weren't happy, and doing it didn't make them happier. You feel me? So it was a head over heart decision. It was a head over heart decision. You didn't like it. You didn't want to make it. The other person didn't want to make it, but they chose to. And so now, where you are, Pisces, or excuse me, Aries, where you are is, and you could be dealing with a Pisces, where you are now is you have your eyes set on a different goal. You haven't spoken on it yet, but you are definitely keeping your eyes and keeping your intentions open to finding a space where this cup of love, this Ace of Cups, can be not only received, but reciprocated. So that's cool. You know, that's a good thing. It happens to the best of us, I promise. Your outcome for this week, your outcome and advice for this week is the King of Cups in the upright. So basically, and if you look at the bottom of this card, the term that's used is fascination. The key word on this card is fascination. So what I get here is don't stay in this cold energy, Aries. Don't stay in this closed off space. Allow your curiosities to flow. Allow yourself to go out, meet new people, do new things, and that will bring you the opportunity to, and be yourself. Be yourself, but that will bring you the opportunity to actually find someone, or someone to find you, to give you this cup of love. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty cool, right? So I'm good with that. All right. So thank you, Aries. If you liked it, if it resonated with you, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. All right. So our next person up is Taurus. All right, Taurus. Where are my Taurians at? I need you to show me love, please. Y'all so hard-headed. But I love you. Some of my best friends are Taurus. I say that all the time. Earth sign, Taurus. Give me a card for Taurus, please. Give me a card for Taurus, please. Y'all gonna be difficult today? Is that what's gonna happen? Y'all gonna be difficult? I don't like difficult. Don't be difficult, okay? Please. Give me the energy of Taurus for the week of January 4th through the 9th. January 4th through the 9th. The sun in reverse. What's wrong, Taurus? Why you not happy? I get the feeling that something is going on and you don't have clarity on it, and it's irritating the crap out of you. Two of Swords. Okay, so there is a decision that needs to be made. Maybe you don't want to make it. Maybe the other person doesn't want to make it. Yep, the Tower. And you got a bonus card, the Empress. So you have the Sun, you have the Two of Swords, you have the Tower, and you have the Empress, Taurus. Okay, listen. Taurus, you may be confused, or you may be frustrated or irritated about something. When I look at this Tower moment, when I look at this Tower card, I get a very explosive energy. So you may not be talking about this frustration. You may just kind of be brooding on it. You may be kind of just trying to hash it out in your own mind without really getting into any kind of altercations or disagreements about it. But I get the feeling that eventually it's gonna blow up. Like either the other person or persons involved is going to confront you, or you're going to confront this person, the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so Taurus, you could be dealing with another air, or excuse me, you could be dealing with an air sign. You do have a couple of swords here. You also have the Empress, which could be which is Aries. But either way it goes, so whatever this is that you don't, whatever it is that you don't have clarity on, it's been like this for a while. It's been brewing for a while. And your lack of speaking your truth is making you cold. It's making you bitter. And this is probably what's going to come out when that Tower moment hits. But You also have the Knight of Cups clarifying the Tower moment. So however this tower falls, there will be a point where things kind of settle, the dust settles, and the emotions can come back in. Okay. So say for instance, just as a hypothetical, right? Let's say that there is something going on with you and your person, and it's been bugging you for a while, or it's been bugging the other person for a while, and they haven't really said anything about it, or you haven't said anything about it, and it's just been eating at you or them. And even though you don't say anything, even though neither one of you really speak on it, what ends up happening is your attitude, your energy is giving off the vibe. And eventually somebody is going to just confront the other person and be like, hey, what is your problem? What is your problem? And when that happens, it's going to be a lot of, I don't necessarily want to say drama, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that comes to the light. There's going to be a lot of stuff that just kind of comes out like kind of like emotional diarrhea. It might be a lot of things that are said that were not known up until that point. But the good news is once you get past this, and you are your emotions have kind of settled a little bit, you're going to get back to cultivating. You're going to get back to nurturing. You might even decide that after this tower moment, it's time to take a new approach. You know, maybe I don't get the energy of like leaving or walking away. I get the energy of like, okay, yeah, this just wasn't working the way it was going, and I'm still willing to work on it, but it's got to be a completely different route, you know? So, like, let's say, for instance, this is a situation where maybe one person wasn't committal and the other person really wanted a commitment. Just a hypothetical, it could be anything. And being with this person made the other person happy, but the fact that they couldn't get a commitment out of them was making them it was confusing them. It was bringing a lot of conflict to them, and in return, even though they really liked this person, it was it was breaking them down, and it was really affecting the other person that they couldn't get this commitment, you know, almost to a point where their mood and their demeanor changed throughout the interaction. And so then what happens is someone goes to the other person and is like, hey, why are you acting funny with me? I thought we were cool. I thought we were good. What's the problem? And then all of this other stuff comes out. I wanted a commitment. I wanted to be with you. I thought we were this. I thought we were that. Blah, 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 blah. All that, right? And then at the end of it, what happens is we make a decision that we're actually going to commit, or we make a decision that we're going to go our separate ways. But whatever the change in trajectory is, Taurus, it's not, you're not going down this road. Like, you're not coming back into this to go through the same cycle all over again, if that makes sense. So the advice for you, y'all see me chilling? I done laid back and everything. I'm so sad. I was so sad. I want to go to sleep. Five of Cups in reverse. So, and turn it up right so you can see the key word on there is regret, but this is in reverse. So your advice and outcome for this, Taurus, is that you may be the one that's not really trying to commit. If that's the case, then the advice is to just go ahead, cut your losses, let this person go, and go on into the direction by yourself. You know, whatever mistakes you have made in this relationship or this situationship, whatever wrong choices that you perceive, or whatever wrong choices that the other person involved may perceive as being done to them, um, apologize, settle the beef, and just move on. You know, be able to walk away from this with no regrets, no remorse, no hesitation. Now, if it's the other person that has the issue with committing or has the issue, and you're the one that's walking around kind of holding this stuff in, then your message is to let it out. Okay. Be unapologetically authentic with your feelings. Let this person know how you feel, where you stand, and what you want. So that way, regardless of what happens, you will have clarity and you can make proper decisions. My daddy used to say, you can't make good decisions with bad information. And so, you know, before you make a decision, get all the information that you need, Taurus. All right. All right. Thank you. I hope that resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. For those of you who don't know who I am the Gemini Goddess. And guess what, y'all? We have come to that time and space in the readings where we are coming to the children of the Zodiac. So, my fellow gems, what's on the menu for this week, right? I hope everybody's having a happy new year. We're just 2 days in. It's too soon for us to be not. You know what I'm saying? Let's still just be happy that it's 2021. And in 18 days, we'll have a real president. All right, Jim Jims. And of course, in true fashion, we get the double up. The King of Swords and the Devil are the first two cards to pop out for us. So this week, we are not on the bullshit, okay? And it's really funny because that is our energy, the King of Swords. However, the King of Swords he has feelings, he just don't show them. You know, he is a very no nonsense, cut and dry, straight to the point. See, he carries the Ace of Swords in the upright. He wants truth, nothing but the truth. He can handle it. Can you? And so, that is the start of where we are in the week, which honestly, I can dig that. I can feel that it's going to keep us, keep us on our square, keep us on our zone. Then we have the Devil, which I don't know why habits, bad habits. So there may be some bad habits for some of us that we need to address, we need to work on. This is also Capricorn's card. So you may be, and I'm looking at this King of Swords and this Devil, and they were like this. And you see how, can you see how, I'm trying to find my camera. Can you see how the King of Swords is looking at the Devil like, I will cut your fucking head off. Do you hear me? Tell the truth, shame the devil. All right. So you may be having some communication with someone, or you may be coming in contact with somebody that you find rather toxic. And for some reason, yeah. And then you have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting with these combinations, what I'm getting is, let's see if I can put this right. Basically, Jimmy's, our energy for this week is we are not for the bullshit. Okay. Eight of Swords in reverse signifies that we are very clear about where we're going, what we're saying, who we're saying it to. We know why we said it. We know why you had to hear it. All that, right? The Seven of Wands in reverse is normally, traditionally, it would be like immediately it would be like, letting your guard down, but what I hear, what I'm getting when I see this 7 and 8 together and they're both in the reverse, you are no longer, you don't owe anybody anything. Okay. You are no longer interested in defending or explaining yourself to anyone. And this is why. Okay. You are no longer interested, Gemini, in explaining yourself to anyone. You are no longer interested in other people's opinions of you. You have no use for the jabs that they make towards you. And so you don't, it's like one of your flaws. I won't necessarily call it a bad habit, but one of your flaws has been to allow yourself to get caught up in your thoughts. Okay. And I know that sounds very simplistic. And being a Gemini, I know how easily that can happen. But what I mean when I say that is you, instead of speaking your mind, you would often just retreat into it. Okay. And so this left you with a lot of anguish. And this is a very toxic habit to have. And if you do this, as a fellow Gemini, I'm telling you to avoid the ulcers and the headaches and the palpitations of it all. Speak your truth. Okay. If they like it or they don't like it, oh well. It's like a fart. It's better out than in. You feel me? And so I think you're finally, Gemini, this week coming to a point where maybe there have been some people in your life where you've been holding your tongue with. Maybe, you've been trying to like keep your peace with them. And it has really just bothered the F out of you. And so now you're at a point where you're just like, fuck it. I don't care anymore. I don't care if I hurt this person's feelings. I don't care if they get mad at me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If they want to, we can fight about it because I got these hands. Like, but this week is the week that they gonna get it. Okay. And ooh, this could be a chart. This could be an earth sign, specifically a Virgo. The King of Swords is clarified by the King of Coins or King of Pentacles in reverse. Um, Meaning that this truth is going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable for you. It's going to be uncomfortable for this person or, the people that are going to hear this. It may even leave you a little destabilized, but you will find yourself so you may have never thought that you would be this way with this person or the people that you end up being this way with. You may not have thought that you would ever have the courage to stand up to these people, but you are. And because of it, you are going to it when you do this, Gemini, when you stand up to these people, when you speak your truth, when you stand your ground, when you make no apologies for being who you are going to step into some major truths and you are going to be a force to be reckoned with. And I think that's what you really want. I think that's how you really want it to go. Um, you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That tells me that This is an ongoing journey. So the work that you are going to have to put in after this, the personal growth, the journey that you're going to have to continue to go on, it is a long-term journey. It's going to require every day after this moment for you to work on yourself, work on your mental stability, work on really taking stock in where you invest your time, where you invest your energies, um, even taking stock of the value of your friendships and your relationships, and if they're really meant for you. You are no longer in your head about who, what, when, and how. You are cleaning up the house. You are cleaning house. You are clarifying thoughts. You are articulating thoughts. And it may leave you a little nerve wracked. It may leave you feeling a little uncomfortable. And it may leave you feeling a little bit anxious about what the next stage is. But four of coins, four of coins, and the seven of wands. So with the four of coins in the upright, clarifying the seven of wands in the reverse. Um, this is an energy of once you now that you have cleared your mind, Gemini, now that you are clear about where you're going, where you're headed, who you want to be around, who you want to invest your time in, who you want to work with, who you want to collaborate with, now that you're very clear on that, you're keeping a few things close to your chest. I get the feeling that you are on a mission to maybe rebrand yourself or revamp yourself. And so because of that, you've got a lot of stuff going on in that headspace of yours. And I think you also feel like it just may be easier for you to keep it under wraps for now. And then that way you don't have to ward off the naysayers. You don't have to ward off the people who are going to tell you no, or who's going to try to talk you out of these things. And then your advice and your outcome is the King of Wands, Gemini. Leadership is the key word on this card. Now, the reason for that, because here you have the Queen of Wands, okay? And then you have the King of Wands here. Now, because these are two separate decks, I don't think that this is necessarily about a counterpart. I think this is where you are moving into, and I think this is where you will ultimately end up, okay? Now, the King of Wands, he is a boss, okay? He is a boss. Now, the Queen of Wands, she's no lightweight, okay? But she's more so like, get it done, 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 okay? The King of Wands is, it will be done. Over my dead body or yours, it'll be done, okay? So, and the King of Wands, he's a very focused, it's a very focused, very direction driven energy, okay? He doesn't really allow his ego or fears or anything like that to hinder him from getting what he wants. He just goes after it. And once he locks onto something, he's like a dog with a bone. And so, and he has a tendency to, when he does lock onto something, he has a tendency to maintain and manage whatever it is that has his attention to a point where other people automatically just kind of fall in line behind him. They follow him. They look for his direction. They look for his guidance. They look for his leadership. This is why he is right before the emperor. He's pre-emperor energy. And so, Gemini, I think that you are at a place now where, you are no longer making apologies for who you are. You're no longer trying to appease other people, which is part of what keeps you in a bound state. And even though you've got where you want to go, and even though like, this is not done without intent. This is not like oh, I just lost my ish in the middle of the grocery store and I cursed out the cashier and now what? No, this is, I have taken stock of what is important to me. I have prioritized and itemized what I need. And come hell or high water, I'm going to get it. So that's a really good energy, Gemini. And it's a great way to start 2021. Because, honey, if you like me, you got some ish going on, okay? You ain't got time for nobody's games. You ain't got time for nobody's, nobody's craziness. Like, you ain't got time for nobody's emotional instabilities or, side dramas and all that, So you just keep it a stack with folks like, hey, listen, don't come over here with that monster bullshit. Keep it over there. Okay? Because I will cut you. I am the Queen of Swords. I will cut you. Okay? Don't come over here with that. That's all. Anywho, moving on. Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Let's see what we got for you, okay? All right. Y'all gonna make me work for it? I guess. Why not, right? Why not? I work for everything else. I work for y'all too. All right. Cancer, 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 Cancer. What do we have for Cancers for the week of January? Knight of Cups in reverse. 4th through the 9th, I believe. I'm not looking at my calendar. As a matter of fact, that just reminded me. I need to change my desk calendar. It still says December, y'all. I'm looking dead at it. 4 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. All right, Cancer. This is your element. All in the feels. All in the emotions. So what's going on with you, Cancer? All right. All right. So with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like your energy for this week, there's somebody that you're missing. There's somebody that you want to talk to. And I mean, it's somebody that you want to express your emotions to. possibly somebody that you may have hurt, because the 4 of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse equals the 5 of Cups in reverse. So this may have been somebody that you may have hurt, or you may have lost your patience with them, and you could have been a little bit reclusive, but then you something is happening this week where you're wanting to open up to them. You may want to open up, like you may want to sorry. Had a whole brain fart. My bad. So you may have made an offer to this person, or they may have made an offer to you, to try to build something, or maybe you even tried to, and I keep staring at the 4 of Cups because what I keep hearing when I see this 4 of Cups in reverse is that you're changing your mind. Somebody's changing their mind. It's a lot of cups, Cancer. Like, what the fudge? I mean, I know this is a Cancer reading, but are you dealing with another water sign? Like, what's going on? Anywho, I feel like you walked away from something, Cancer. You were maybe given an offer, or someone you were either given an offer or you gave an offer to someone, and this offer was not received. It was not, at least it wasn't received in the capacity of full sincerity. It was given kind of like a, hey, you want to do this? And it was like, yeah, you know. And this could also be somebody that you have a long-term relationship with. It could be somebody that you have a family history with. It is somebody that you love, or at least there was love, or there was a perception of love, because you have the Four of Cups in the reverse, and you have the Six of Cups clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse, which comes to the Ten of Cups, but it's still in reverse. So this could be a situation where love was perceived, like what I'm getting is, and then you have the Empress in reverse. And the Empress in reverse is clarified by the Page of Swords in reverse. What I'm getting is that someone walked away from this situation and they were very, or whatever this energy is, someone walked away. And since I'm reading for you and it's a lot of cups here, I'm going to assume that this is you, Cancer. You may have walked away from something and felt like you had the upper hand. You know, it's kind of like, ha, showed you, didn't I? You thought I needed this? I don't. I do not. Goodbye. Holla. You know what I'm saying? And now this week, you're going to be really trying to figure out if this person was your happily ever after all. Okay? Um looking at the Page of Swords and the Temperance in, or excuse me, and the Empress in reverse, I'm getting the impression that this is not it. Whatever's trying to creep into you right now, like, damn, maybe that was my one. Maybe that was my only shot. Maybe, maybe I should try again. Maybe I should go back. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like those kind of thoughts that you're having that's kind of creeping into your emotional space right now, kick that shit. Because the Page of Swords and the Empress in reverse tells me that this is not fertile ground. Wherever you're, whatever you're looking at, whoever you're looking at, whatever situation that you're thinking about going back and maybe possibly giving it another go, and this time putting your whole heart into it, there's a reason why you didn't do that in the first place, Cancer. Don't go against the grain now. Like that's telling me on the end. Whatever it was that made you feel like you needed to let this go, keep letting it go. Okay? Because going back to it, it's not going to give you it's not going to give you the it's not going to give you the productivity, it's not going to give you the outcome, it's not going to give you the stability or the nourishment that you need. Yeah. And your outcome and advice card is the Five of Pentacles in the upright. If you can see that, it says poverty. So, you know, when I look at this, I'm thinking that the person that you are thinking about, or the situation that this is in reference to, this situation was very draining for you emotionally. It left you kind of feeling, and it was toxic. You see, she got the mask on. It was very toxic. And it wasn't just toxic to you, it was toxic to other people around you. Like it was toxic to everything and everyone that came in touch with this environment. It just so happened that, you see, she's got the mask on, she was prepared. So it was just it was just a situation where you had been in it so long that you had kind of grown accustomed, and you could kind of almost like you had built an immunity or a tolerance to the level of toxicity that was here. And when you broke away, it was a feeling of liberation. It was a feeling of, oh, finally, you know. But I think you had a little bit of Stockholm going on here, because then you started really recouping. Like, it was like, you know, when you left confident and secure and okay that, you know, you had to go. But maybe something happened, or something is going to happen where you may second guess that move, and you may feel like, oh shit, what have I done? Maybe I should go back. Maybe I should try to work this out. But here's the thing. So the Page of Swords in the reverse, this person, or, you know, this situation that you're thinking about, and the Empress in reverse. First of all, let me just tell you, this person, you over here thinking like, what have I done? What am I gonna do? Should I go back? This is in the third. This person ain't thinking about you. This person is not thinking about you. They're not thinking about starting anything with you. They're not thinking about cultivating or building stability with you. They are not. They've already kind of moved on, so to speak. And so you going back to that situation is going to be even worse. Okay. So, Cancer, whatever you're thinking about doing, you know, if you're thinking about turning around and going back to where you started from, thinking that maybe if you just gave it another shot and put your heart all the way into it, that it'll work and you'll get your happily ever after. That's not it. Okay. Sorry. But I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay. I am the Queen of Swords. I hope that helps. If it resonated, please like and subscribe to my channel, so that way you can get notified for more. All right. So after Cancer, we have those daggone. I was going to say something, but I love my Leos. I do. I love my Leos. I'm going to just leave it at that. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that. I just love my Leos. All right. So, spirit guides and angels, please give me a message for Leos. Give me an energy message for Leos starting January 4th, going through the 9th of 2021, please. And thank you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put timestamps on this video, but I can't promise you it's gonna be right now. I might do it when I wake up in the morning and I go back and I'll look at the video on YouTube. I'm so sorry. I'm not cranky and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this has been a long day. And it's not done yet. Okay, so Leos, don't give me a hard time, please. Can we just please get to this, please? Can we just get to this, please? Please, please. Okay. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. What are you doing, Leo? You get to the bag. You get to the bag. You get to the bag. Oh my God. Can I get some? I'm playing. Second card for Leo. Knight of Swords. Third card is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so Leo. All right. You're starting off the week with the Ace of Coins, which means that you are embarking on a new beginning to something. You have the Knight of Swords and you have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you're making an offer to someone, or someone is making an offer to you. This is going to be quick. Like, this person is going to come into you, Leo, and it's going to be, this person, when they come into you, or when you meet them, like when this comes together, there's going to be a lot of exchange. It's going to be very decisive. Okay. Like, this person is going to know what they want. They're going to tell you what they want. They're going to get to the point of it. Like, you know, and you're going to be so awed. Like, this is one of those out the blue, showed up on you like, hey girl, I'm taking you out. I don't give a damn if it's COVID. We can Netflix and chill. I've taken my temperature. I know I'm not positive. I'm in line for the vaccine. You want to go get your vaccine with me type, because that's what you mean to me. And I love you. And that's it. And you're just gonna be like, for real? For real. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna blow you back. You're just gonna be like, how you just come to me like that? So, Leo, and it could very well be an air sign that you got like this, because you've already got 2 swords on the board. So, I'm just saying. So, clarify the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, this person, they know that you are, when they make this offer, you're both going to be in a place where you can consider it. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Excuse me. I've been waiting on it to come up for 45 minutes. Sorry. Anyway. The 9 of Pentacles, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, or excuse me, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, and they're both in the upright. This is the 10 of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that this person, and it could be an earth sign too, because you have earth and air on the board. But this person, when they come to you, Leo, or when you come to them, when the two of you come together, you're going to realize very quickly that this is a good, solid connection. Okay. And you or this person is going to be very decisive about this. Like, it's not going to take you a lot of games, a lot of testing, a lot of research. Like, you're going to know who this person is up front. They're going to know who you are up front. And that's the part that gets you to the Knight of Pentacles. To the Knight of Cups. Because once you realize that this is a safe place for you to land, or vice versa, it's going to be emotions and declarations and feelings, and clarified by the 10 of Cups. So you've got the 10 of Pentacles and you've got the 10 of Cups. So not only do you have the stability with this offer, okay, not only do you have the stability of starting off with someone, and let me say this too, Leo. So the 9 of Coins not only signifies being single and independent and self-sufficient and resourceful, but it also speaks of stability. So, you've got this person who is incredibly stable, hardworking, efficient, resourceful, coming into your life or coming into your energy this week. And they know what they want, and they want you. They want to communicate this with you, or you want to communicate this with them, because you already know, somebody already knows. I'm going to say it's you because I'm reading for you, Leo. But you already know that this is somebody that you can put your feelings into. This is somebody you can kind of get wrapped up in, if that's your thing. And this is your 10 of Cups. This is your peace. This is your love, your joy, your contentment, your everything. It's exactly what you've been looking for. So that's pretty cool, Leo. Good luck to you. I hope everything pans out. I want an invitation to the wedding, and you ain't got to name the baby after me, but just give him an initial or two, please. Thanks. You can name her Gigi. That's fine. 2 of Wands, decisions. So this is your outcome and advice card, Leo. I hear the phrase, decide now what you want, so that you'll know it when it clearly comes to you. Also, because of the way you and this person come together, and because of the energy that the two of you share, you may find yourself not necessarily wanting to take that risk. You may find yourself just wondering, like, should I just maintain this friendship you know, this is such a great person and this is such an awesome connection. Maybe I should just maintain the friendship. Either way, just decide. Decide. Okay? Don't get flaky. Don't get skittish. When this person makes this offer to you, know what you want and be able to answer them clearly. Okay? So, good luck to you, Leos. Let me know how it turns out. If that resonated with you, please like and subscribe to my channel. And we're moving on. We are moving on to the Virgos. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What y'all up to this week, huh? Oh, God. The lovers came out. I can't with y'all. I won't with y'all. I just want to let you know. I won't. I'm not. Not today. Not this week. Not even. All right. So, Virgo, you're starting off with strength. Then you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And let's see what that last and final card is. The Knight of Cups in reverse. All right. So, Virgo, you are, as I'm looking at the strength card and the Seven of Swords card in reverse, Virgo, you're trying to retain your discipline about something. I get the feeling that you are, I keep hearing leveling up. Too many. I keep hearing leveling up. I also get the energy that whatever path you're on right now, it's taking a lot for you to stay on it and stay focused. You have the Page of Cups in the reverse with the Seven of Swords in reverse. You may have been dealing with someone who was a little sneaky, maybe deceptive. Maybe they thought you were, but you're no longer having to deal with that energy. You're no longer having to endure that. Okay. And you have the Page of Cups in the reverse. With the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so all of your clarifying cards are in reverse, Virgo. What the fuck? Really? Anyway, so your strength in the upright is being clarified by the Hangman in reverse, meaning that you are no longer stuck in whatever this energy was coming into this week. You're no longer stuck. You're no longer you're moving on, basically. And you're coming to a point where you want to be truthful to yourself. You no longer want to hand out offers or receive offers that are not serving your higher good. It's almost like, how can I explain it? So, like, maybe there was a time where you were, and forgive me, Virgo, I'm not taking shots, but maybe there was a time where you were making offers to people, or, you know, you were taking offers from people, not necessarily out of a place of sincerity, but maybe out of a place of opportunity. And you don't really want to do that anymore. You don't want to be there anymore. You know, you're finally at a place where you know what you want, you know who you want to be, and you are also aware that that is not an emotional space. Okay, your Page of Cups, or excuse me, your Knight of Cups is in reverse with the Four of Swords in reverse. You have healed from this. Like, as the you have I'm gonna just say this like I see it, because sometimes I can't really paint a pretty picture. I just have to say what I see. So Virgo, what I see here is you have made a decision. Okay. This week you have made a decision. You are in the energy of, I am no longer going to play the role that other people want me to play. I'm no longer going to be what I think other people want me to be. I'm no longer going to subjugate and sacrifice my life for other people's happiness, because that wasn't your truth. Okay. You are at a place now where you are going to be brutally honest about who you are and what you want. Okay. You had to come to grips with this. You had to accept this. Um, like you had to learn how to not instinctively push this down, because you knew that other people would not understand it. You knew that other people would not approve of it. And you knew that other people were going to try to make you feel some type of way about wanting to stand in your truth. But now you don't care. You don't care. So now it's like everybody else is going to have to deal with it. You're cool. Okay. No love lost, no hate given. I just want to live my best life. Okay. And I get that. And I respect that, Virgo. I will say this though, don't go chopping heads off. Just don't. The thing about Virgos, they are a mutable sign. They are also ruled by Mercury. And Virgos, when they get fed up, like, yeah, they can snap some faces, boy. I don't want to see you do that, Virgo. Y'all are so nice sometimes. And you're so nice. Most of the time, you're pretty loving. You're very grounded people. I don't want to see you all jacked up, you know what I'm saying, snatching heads off. All right. Your outcome and advice is the paranormal. Your outcome and advice card is the paranormal card. Also, keyword curiosity. So Virgo, this is the reason why. This is the reason. That's crazy. I just got that old Kelly Price in my head. I'm not gonna sing it, but it's a song called "I Can't Hide the Way I Feel Inside," and the opening lyrics to that song is, "I've got a secret that's here in my heart, and I can't even tell my friends." Whatever this is, Virgo, it has been eating at you. It has been calling to you. It has been nagging at you in your sleep, even to the point where you can't ignore it anymore. You can't bog it down. You can't push it back. You are about to explode if you don't speak your truth. And you know that. And this is why you are no longer stuck about what to do. You know what to do. You know what you have to do, Virgo. You simply have to have the discipline and the strength to do it and be willing to stand on it. That's all. And check it out. Nobody can live in the skin we live in, and everybody deserves to be comfortable in their own skin. So if you're going through something right now, or if you're trying to figure something out about yourself, and you're around people that don't give you the space to do that, then that's the first thing you need to do. Get the F away from them people. And the next thing you need to do is you need to get in tune with yourself. And Virgo, y'all know how to do that. You're the hermits. You know how to do that. You know how to get in touch with your star player. You know how to get in tune with that inner self. and, figure out what needs to be done and ultimately do what's best for you. Okay. So I hope that helps. I wish you the best of luck. Happy New Year. Moving on. All right. All right. Now, next up, my sister air sign, Libra. I do. I genuinely love Libras. Like I find myself probably drawn to Libras more than any other sign. It's one of those things, maybe because I'm so kind of all over the place. I need as many scales around me to help me balance shit out as possible. I don't know. I just know I'm grateful. All right, Libra. All right. What do we got? Ooh. All right. Okay, Libra. So starting out, you have the Tower in reverse, the King of Wands in the upright, and the Hermit in reverse. So off the bat, the Tower in reverse signifies rebuilding. And this is good. This is good, Libra. So you're rebuilding something and you are finding a new way to go about it. Okay. So maybe something like, let's say for instance, maybe a job that you didn't necessarily like, but you like the career. You know what I'm saying? You are finding a way to eliminate the things that no longer serve you and rebuild in a more solid endeavor. Okay. You're looking out and you are seeing a new way to go about your passions. And then you have the King of Wands in the upright. So this is kind of like a confirmation. But more than that, like you have the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands holds the Ace of Wands in his hands as well. So being the King of Wands and you have the Ace of Wands already as you're clarified for the Tower, this is telling me that this direction that you're going in, you're very clear about. You are not you're not questioning, you're not second guessing it, and it's also something that you are extremely passionate about. Now you could also be dealing with a fire sign. This could be a romantic situation, but excuse me, I'm reading the energy for you, and unless I feel otherwise, I'm just going to say it's you. But you are definitely passionate about this. Now you got the Hermit in reverse, and that tells me that Libra, in your recent past, you may have been a little closed off. You may have been doing some soul searching, trying to figure out exactly where this passion was going to lead you or how you were going to go about executing it. And guess what? Then you figured it out. So now you like Diana Ross. Coming now. I want the world to know. I ain't mad at you at all. Three of Wands in reverse. You're not looking out, seeing what else is out there, because whatever it is, you got it. Like there is nothing else better than what it is that you're going after. So there's no need for you to look out and see what else is out there, trying to make a decision. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I jump this ship? Do I stay on shore? Nope. Nope. You know what you want. You know you got it in your line of sight. You're locked in. And the Hermit in reverse being clarified by the Seven of Coins in the upright. You are also, as you come out, as you kind of reacclimate yourself to what's going on around you, you've also taken some assessment. You've taken some stock, not only in yourself, but in your external environment. So when you come out, you very well, and you are an air sign. When you come out, you know what's priority to you. Like once you, and I keep saying coming out, but this could also be an energy of you going into something. Okay. But whatever it is, going out, coming in, whatever it is that you're about to embark on, you are going to really assess what kind of, sorry, had to go. You're going to assess what kind of investment needs to be made. You're also going to assess what kind of priority this needs to be in your life. Like you're going to really have done all of that inner work, before you make an offer to someone, before you even have to weigh the pros and cons, before you think of collaborating with someone, before you think of anything, or before you put forth any type of effort, you will have thought about this investment. You would have seriously thought about where it is, what it is, and how it benefits your life. And I think you're okay with that. I think you're okay with that because the Hermit, even though he doesn't have a pentacle, he is an earth sign. He's a major arcana. So, you are okay with that. You're okay with what you're seeing. You're okay with what how you've assessed this, and you're willing to put in the work for it. And so I think that's a good thing, and I'm with it. I'm with the shits. What else can I say? It's not that often that Libras are that concise about things. Only because they are air signs and they do think a lot, just like Geminis. But when they do find themselves with someone or in a situation that really meshes to their energy, it does not take them long to know that this is a place where they want to invest. And this is a place where they want to continue to cultivate and nurture and grow. Okay. And so you also got paranoia, curiosity, except for the message for you, Libra, is a little bit different. So this is for you, Libra. This is about you stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay. I think you are already deciding that that's what you want to do. You want to take a different direction. You want to try something different. You found that something different that you want to try. It's piqued your curiosity. It's definitely not something that you're used to. And so it can create a bit of anxiety with you. But the truth of the matter is get out your comfort zone. Get out your head. Go explore this thing. I'm having a Martha Stewart moment. It's a good thing. Okay? Go explore this thing, Libra. It'll be good for you. Okay? All right. Happy New Year. I hope that resonated with you, Libra. If it did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you tell your friends about me. I love when people talk about me, good or bad. I don't care anyway. It doesn't change my energy. I take it if it's good and I embrace it. And if it's not good, then it's your opinion. Stinks like shit. It's getting late, y'all. It's almost 12:30 where I'm at. Like, you gotta understand. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning getting to the bag. Okay? I'm quite happy. I'm quite excited. I'm losing my ish. Everywhere. But yeah, it's been a long day, and this is probably the last thing I'm gonna do, and then I'm going down for the night. Okay, so just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. All right. So next up, them good old Scorpios. God, what is going on? My hair just went everywhere. I don't understand that. Not that it's not already everywhere, as you can see. 6 of Wands just wants to show its eyes, right? All right. Don't talk about my edges, y'all. I know they stress. All right, so give me the energy for my Scorpios. Give me the energy for my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. You got the Hangman and you got the Six of Swords. What's going on, honey? What's going on? Trying to figure out if you want to go take your peace back. You're debating on whether to go to a calmer space. Why? Seven of Swords in reverse. I get the feeling that Scorpio, you are kind of in the middle of do I. Okay. So Scorpios, you have there's a betrayal. Okay. There was a betrayal, or there is one that's coming, or one that may be perceived. Okay. I don't have the Ten of Swords out here specifically, but I have the Six of Swords and I have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there was a betrayal. Okay. There was someone that was not honest about and it could have been you, but there was somewhere where there was no truth being spoken. And so Scorpio, you're trying to decide if you want to continue building stability. Okay. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I'm looking at these cards and I get very sad. Okay. Scorpio, you had a really strong foundation and you felt very secure and you felt very stable. You had built a home, you built a family, and now you're trying to decide if it's worth staying in or if it's worth maintaining. Your Six of Swords is in the upright with your Ten of Coins in the reverse. So that's kind of like you can walk away and you can move on to calmer waters. That's fine. That's always your choice. We all have free will. But the thing about it is and I really hate to say this like this, almost because I feel like I'm kind of maybe encouraging, but the truth of the matter is you can walk away and you can go to peaceful waters. Like you can walk away and you can go have a life of stability somewhere else, but that's not what you want. You don't want to walk away. You don't want to move on to calmer waters. It would not make you happy to do that. That's why the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. It would not make you happy. It would not, you don't feel like it would bring you stability. You don't feel like that's the kind of work you want to put in. You don't want to put in the work to try to heal yourself and withhold yourself from whatever it is that you're thinking about. You want to make it work. You want to make it work. But here's the thing, you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there's no trust here because there's no lessons learned. All right. So you got the Hierophant in reverse, clarifying the Seven of Swords in reverse. So there's no trust here because there's no commitment here. Or in other words, you don't trust it. You don't trust. Okay. You don't trust the commitment. Put it like that. You don't trust the commitment. The commitment could be there, but you don't trust it. And because you don't trust it, it's like you got, and this is why you're in the Hangman energy, because there's a part of you that's like, this is my family, this is my stability, this is all of my hard work put here, all of this, right? And this is where you want to be, but you're not 100% sure that it's where you need to be. nor are you completely convinced that if you walk away, you'll be happier. So that's why you're in this hangman position. And I get it. I get it. You know, especially if you've got a family involved or, you know, it's a long-term situation. I totally get it. I get it. I get it. Your advice and outcome card is the Knight of Swords. Idealism. I'm getting the I'm getting the image of Castor and Pollux. The actual twins of the zodiac that the Gemini symbol, the duality, is actually fashioned out of. Okay, Castor and Pollux are the constellations that collectively make up the Gemini constellation in the stars. So one of them was very serious, very focused, very creative. He used his talents for diplomacy and communication and building bridges and all that kind of thing, right? Whereas the other one, he was the trickster. Okay. He used his talents to manipulate people. He used his talents to get people to do what he wanted them to do without any real regard to what they would have to experience, you know, doing his bidding. And either way it went, both the brothers had a sense of visionary. Okay. One of them, he was very clear in sight. The other one, it was a little rose colored. You know, he was very impressionable. And so what I'm getting from this, and the reason why I say all that, is because the message that I got from this when I was channeling this card and I kind of got quiet was that it's not all good. It's not all bad. You need to see it from the reality and make your decision from there. Okay. How you're going to come to the decision, Scorpio, that makes this, how you're going to come to the decision that's right for you is by looking at it outside of your heart and looking at it with your head, using your logic, your intuitions, your inner knowing. I'm hearing, see this person for what they are, whether it be magician or manipulator. Excuse me, manifestor or manipulator. See this person for who they really are. Okay? And then make your decision from there. All right, Scorpio. So I hope that helps. If it resonated, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to let you know when I'm coming back, Jack. Okay. All right. Guess what, y'all? We have come to the end of the road. That's right. Saggies, baby. The Saggies are in the house. Hi, Sagittarius. Hope everything's going great for you. We're officially in the third day of 2021 because I had to get through this. I wasn't going to stop. Y'all deserve a full stream from me one day, you know, and now that I've finally got some of my tech stuff going, sort of, kind of, maybe a little bit, I want to give you the best that I got, you know, all day, always. So I wasn't going to stop till I got all the way around the block. Okay. And so here we are, Sagittarius. Last sign of the night. Last stop on the astrological train. All right. So can you tell me, please? It says, don't make me fight for it. I don't feel like it. Next video I upload, I might do a love energy with my sexual tarot cards. I don't know. I haven't broke those out for y'all yet. You know, I know other people have them, but you haven't read them with me. So, you know, maybe. Yeah. If we're going to be doing late night videos, we might as well keep them juicy, right? I'm joking, but I'm not. I'm actually quite serious. I really am. Saggies. Tell me what I need to know for my Sagittarians, please. Tell me what I need to know for my Sagittarians, please. Tell me what I need to know for the energy of the Sagittarians for the week of January 3rd, January 4th through the 9th. Please and thank you. Oh, I saw you. All right, Sag. You want to give me the last card? All right. Okay, Sag. King of Cups in reverse, the Fool in the upright, and the Tower in the upright. What you doing, Sag? You're taking a risk on something. You ready to go out into the world, see what you can see. I get the energy of for the person or for the Sag that I'm tapping into, for the group that I'm tapping into, I'm getting the energy that you all are making a head over heart decision, but you're handling, you're going about it kind of rough. Okay. You might be closing off from other people, maybe snapping on people a little bit, riffing on people a little bit. But for real, you're not angry and you're not trying to hurt anybody. You're trying to find yourself. You're trying to figure out what's out there. More so, it's like, you know what you want to go after. You just kind of, you're trying to figure out if you can, if that makes sense. You're willing to take the risk. You're willing to take the risk and go and step out of your comfort zone and go see what else is out there for you. You're just I feel like you're contemplating what happens after you do that. I think you're trying to think of, it's like you want to walk out the door, you want to close the door, but you don't want to burn the bridge type thing. And so, but I get the feeling that whatever you do is going to do just that. Yeah, see, you all right. So this is a love thing. So Sagittarius, you decided that you were going to make a head over heart decision. You decided that you were going to step out and you were going to do something else. But I don't think you let your person in on this. I don't think they're aware that you have made a decision. You have the Lovers in reverse, which is a major arcana for Gemini, and it's clarifying the Tower in the upright. You may be stepping out on your partner. You may have found someone that you have a deeper connection with, and you really, really want to pursue this. You don't feel guilty about it. You don't feel bad about it, but you are cognizant that this would hurt someone else. And so instead of you making a clear-cut decision, instead of you communicating that decision and utilizing the sword of truth, you know, instead of you announcing that you were going to pursue other endeavors, you just went out there and did it. And you are well aware that taking this risk is causing some heartache. It's causing some turmoil. It's causing some less than positive energies. And I'm just going to tell you, Sag, I don't think you're going to be like this for too long. Now, whether it be you decide that you're finally going to come clean, or you get found out, either way it goes, this stepping out, taking risks, being foolhardy, it's not going to last long. You're going to end up, somebody's going to end up, the tower is going to fall. And I have a feeling that you're going to be the one to be found out. You're not going to tell it. You're going to be found out. And the person that finds you out, the person that calls you out, is probably going to be the person that you are risking it all for. Okay? It's going to be that person that you have that intense connection with, but you haven't completely committed to them. So you haven't given them the energy of soul solidarity. And so I think they're going to be the ones to tell you all or none, because that's also the major arcana for Gemini. So if you're dealing with a Gemini Sag, I can tell you right now, that's exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get either you give it all to me or you get the fuck away from me. Okay. And so with that being said, your advice and outcome is the Eight of Wands message. Communicate. Communicate with all parties involved. Be honest with yourself. And then communicate with the person that you are stepping out on. And then once you communicate with that person, or once the truth is out there, I'll put it like that. Once the truth is out there, Sag, you will be free and able to express yourself the way that you really want to. Okay? And so the advice is communicate. Communicate your truth so that way you can live in it and you can be happy in it. Who the hell wants to be sitting around being somebody's secret and keeping secrets? Oh my God, what are you trying to do to me right now? Like, ick. Oh, ick. Anyway, that's it, y'all. All signs are done and read for. Your energy for the week is up, and I am officially down for the night. So I love you. I wish you all peace and prosperity in 2021. And if I don't see you again, just know that I love you. And if you decide to come back, thanks. Bring a friend. All right. Appreciate you. If you liked any portion of the video or it resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, please, 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 please go hit the thumbs up button so that way other people can see it and they can maybe get a message out of it. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. All right. I love you. Happy New Year. Peace out.